Welcome everybody to this installment of Live Your Dream Monday. Today I have with me the one, the only, the great Wendy Hewlett. How you doing today, Wendy?
Great, Edward. How are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. Thanks so much for taking the time to be with us today and to catch up with you on what's been happening since you shared your dreams. So Wendy, tell us what's been going on since you shared your dreams on Share Your Dream Friday.
There's been quite a few changes since I shared my dreams. It was last summer, I think it was in July when I did the episode of Share Your Dream Friday. And my dreams were to help my son to see out his dreams and live his dreams, which he seems to be doing very well on his own with. But I still want to help him out
Awesome.
in any way I can.
Yeah.
And the other one was to really make a difference in people's health. And I've been having a hard time with that one because I've really been struggling with my own health. So that one's kind of fallen by the wayside a little bit. I'm not giving up on it. I'm still dedicated to doing that, but
Hmm.
I need to get my own health under control first before I really start, going forward with that one too much.
Yeah.
So I've been playing around with graphic design,
Mm-hmm.
and I just sort of start out like, offering to do free graphics in return for testimonials, that sort of thing. But that's really kicked into gear, and I've found myself doing more and more and more of it. The more I did, the more people saw, the more they wanted or were contacting me asking for graphics. So I decided to go full tilt with that and start that business up, get that going full time.
Awesome. Yes, I've seen some of the work you've done. You've helped me out with a few graphics and things. One in particular for the Wisdom in a Moment. So if anybody's seen those clips, the wonderful Wendy has helped out with creating that logo, the design. I had some crazy sort of engineer looking square thing that I went to her with, and she made it nice. And thanks so much for doing that, Wendy.
Now, you were one of my first customers. It was a lot of fun, a great learning experience for me too.
Yeah, awesome. So as you move along toward your dreams, like you were talking about, things change, and sometimes some doors close, but others open up. Can you share about like what happened as what you thought you were going to pursue in the short term changed a little bit and shifted? Can you share about how you moved through that and how you came to where you are now?
Um, well, I think, I would have done much better with promoting health and in that area of the business if I had been feeling up to par myself. And my own health, I struggle with chronic pain, and it's really put a damper since the beginning of December. I've really been struggling just to function. So uh, promoting health when you feel like that is a very difficult thing to do.
Mm, yeah.
And so slowly just the graphic design thing just kept picking up, and people were contacting me about it. Um, I have people coming to me to do the graphics for their businesses, for their clients. I've got
Hmm.
people asking for graphics for their own social media sites. So it has opened a lot of doors and created a couple of new relationships, closer relationships with people because of it. It's something
Yeah.
that I really love doing, that creative side. I've always been involved with art my whole life, and that sort of side of it. I just love doing it. Yeah, I read something that
Awesome.
probably about a month ago, and it was about discovering your purpose or uh, figuring out what your dream is, right? And it
Hmm.
said, figure out what it is that you have become the go-to person for.
Mm.
And that really clicked for me, and that was like, okay, I got to do the graphics thing full time because that's what
Yeah.
everybody's coming to me for. Just make total
Yep.
sense, And I've been so happy since I started doing it.
Well, that's fantastic. It's interesting how when we think it should be one thing and other things are showing up, we don't pay attention, or we're like, that can't be it. This can't be what's happening. And then all of a sudden, one day, like you said, it clicks, and we go, yes, that's it.
It's right there
That's
in
what
front
I'm
of us the
supposed
whole
to be
time, but
doing
we
right
don't
now.
see it.
Yep.
Notice that with a lot of people that have done Share Your Dream Friday, they come back and their life has taken them in a completely different direction to what they thought
Yep.
that their dreams were going to take them towards. It's happened in quite a few cases, as you know. It's pretty
Yep.
wild.
Yeah, I say the power of speaking what you want or what you believe is your purpose out to the world. It either closes the door on it really quickly or opens it wide.
Yeah, or open.
And yeah, and when the door closes, it just opens so many more.
Yeah,
Like, and the power I've seen of it for other people is that it just allows that to happen.
yeah,
They're letting that happen in their life. They're just giving it up, saying, here it is. Let's go. Let's figure out what it should be. Should it be or not? And let's move forward.
yeah.
It's been amazing.
Well, I think what opening up and speaking to the world about it does is not only put it out there for you, but maybe put the other opportunities out there as well,
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of, it's out there, everybody sees it, the universe sees it, and, if you're not on the right path, those shifts happen and show up in your life. Maybe we're more receptive to it after we share our dreams, I don't know, but certainly it's happened for a
Yeah.
lot of people that have shared their dreams, and you come back and you're on this course instead of that one.
Yeah.
It's,
But whether they're on the same course or not, the excitement they have, the passion they have, that they just know that this is where I'm supposed to be right now.
yeah,
It always comes out.
yeah, yeah,
It's been amazing.
yeah, it is. It's so fascinating. It's like an experiment you're doing here with us.
It's a wonderful experiment to have the pleasure to participate in and to orchestrate in some way. But it's all of us together that are making this happen.
Yeah, it's an awesome thing.
Yeah. So we know as we move towards our dreams too that there's things that we probably do on a regular basis to help keep us on track. What kind of things do you do or and that you could recommend people do to help you keep on track and keep focused on what it is that you're on the path to do?
I think one of the biggest things is getting yourself organized and targeting the tasks that you need to do that bring in the income and the tasks that make the difference instead of spending 2-3 hours on Facebook because you can get totally lost and off track with that. So I think getting really organized and keeping a to-do list. You
Mm-hmm.
write it up the night before you go to bed, then you've got your to-do list for the next day, and really focusing on the things that matter the most and putting those at the top of the list and ensuring those get done first.
Yeah, I love that exercise of planning the night before.
Yeah,
And even if you could do it right before you go to sleep, you have the what already done, and then while you're sleeping, subconsciously you can figure out all the how.
yeah,
And wake up just ready to go, running out of the bed, ready to go, ready to start the day.
it's true. It's true. It makes a big
Yeah,
difference if you've already got that list prepared. You get up in the morning, check your email, then you go off on a totally different direction and instead of what you should have been doing. But if you have that list made up the night before, you get up in the morning, you know what you have to do for the day. So you tend to get less sidetracked and get more done that way.
yeah, awesome. So we also know when we have big dreams and we're moving towards them that things show up, stuff happens, things happen along the way. Maybe share with us what one or two things that have showed up on your path that either you overcame or helped you make some decisions of what you needed to do and where you needed to go towards your dreams.
Hmm. Well, I think the biggest thing was that find out what you're the go-to person for. I mean, that really hit me like a ton of bricks. And
Yeah.
that really made me focus on going full tilt with the graphic design business instead of just playing around with it, which is what I was doing. Um, so that was huge. I mean, you come across, especially within if you're in a tribe and you're reading people's blog posts day after day after day, you're picking up so much information and learning so much. And every bit goes a long way to helping you uh, towards going to your dreams. The relationships I've built online has been a huge help.
Hmm.
Just because my whole graphic design business has been based on word of mouth. That's the
Yeah.
only advertising I've done, and
Hmm.
the reaction to it has just
Awesome.
been phenomenal. I couldn't be happier in that sense, And I think a lot of it was the relationships I have built along the way, and
Yeah.
just people being happy with my work. I mean, that was a huge uh, huge thing for me as well was the reaction to my work that really influenced my decision to go full tilt with it as well because, I do something for someone and then three of their friends would come and say, hey, I saw so-and-so's page. Can you do mine? It's just been phenomenal that way. Gotta
Wow,
love
that's
word of mouth.
wonderful.
Hmm.
Yeah. What a blessing. And that really shows the power of the social media and the online world these days
Yeah,
to just get the word out there. It spreads so
yeah.
fast and so easily, and it's an amazing place to be
It's
today.
definitely been a blessing.
Yeah.
Definitely been a blessing.
It brings so many people together too.
Oh yeah,
I, I look at all of the people that have been in the Dream Project and the Dream Friday project so far. They're from so many different places, so
yeah,
many different backgrounds, but they're all coming together, and it's been amazing.
yeah. It's a great thing you're doing, Edward.
Oh,
I love tuning in to
thank
see everybody's first of all their dreams, and then to find out how they're doing after a few months is it's a lot of fun. It's like a big experiment. See how so many people are experiencing some of the same things. It's incredible.
yeah. Well, we can all encourage and lift up and help each other on the path
Yeah,
and on the direction that we're going in. It's an amazing community that we have together with us,
it is.
and it's a pleasure to have you a part of it.
The pleasure to have you part
So,
of it too.
yeah. So I have one more question for you. There's people that are watching here that are thinking about being part of Dream Friday. They're wondering whether they should. They just don't know whether to take that step and jump in or not. What would you recommend to them if they came to you to ask you if they should be part of Share Your Dream Friday in our community that we have?
That's an easy question. Absolutely. I would tell people to have a look at some of your episodes and then the follow-ups that people have with Live Your Dream Monday because it's an eye-opener to see everyone, in the directions they're going once you share your dream. Things happen. You got to put it out there, and this is an amazing platform to do that. And there's lots of love and support behind it, so you don't have to feel, nervous or insecure about sharing it. It's a great environment to share it in.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Thank you so much, Wendy. Well, that's it, everybody, for this installment of Live Your Dream Monday. If you'd like to get involved in Share Your Dream Friday, there's probably some place around here, I don't know, down here somewhere on the side. There's some place, a link or an opt-in box, or you can put your name and your email, and I'll get connected with you. We'll talk on Skype or the phone or whichever works best for you. And I look forward to hearing about your dreams and seeing how we can share them with the rest of the world. Thanks again, Wendy.
Thanks,
It's been great catching up with you and hearing about the wonderful things you're doing in your life and how you're continuing to live your dreams. Take
thanks,
care.
Edward.
Take care, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.